Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where today we are going to continue exploring the Duke's archives here, because we can. Though, before we do, I'm gonna actually warp out of here, because it turns out this bonfire right here is one of the ones that can be warped to. Though, before that, I'm gonna make sure that I am a Chaos Servant. Because we actually want to be a Chaos Servant for a little while here. So now, let's head on down to the Daughter of Chaos and turn in what humanity we have. Because we're actually going to want to turn in 30 humanity to reach rank 2 with this Covenant. Because that is how we can save Solaire later on. So, let's offer some humanity. And we'll give her all 5 that we've got, just so that there's no risk that we end up losing those later. That is why I came here right now. So, that's that for now. How many humanities do we have? Oh, we've got another 30. So we could very easily just give her the 30 right now. Though I'll go ahead and hold off. It's going to be a while before we can join any new covenants that I'm going to care at all about. So back to the Duke Archives we go. Also, I did some research into where to get, like, the areas in which the embers that I still want are. And it turns out, basically everything I want is either in Dark Moon Garden or else in New Londo. Both of which, well, Dark Moon Garden isn't so bad. New Londo is unpleasant and I don't like it. But what you gonna do? Ow. Apparently what I'm gonna do is get shot in the freaking back. So let's see what sorts of stuff we can reach from the ground floor in here, because we never did investigate that stuff. And if there's anything neat, then I wants it. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. How about on the other end? Well, actually, I guess we did see, or well, we saw the level up above there. Oh. So at least one channeler does respawn. Good to know. Also rather unpleasant. Seems at least 2 channelers respawn, judging by the fact that some magic came our way. The channeler has buffed the dudes. Just let me on by, buddy. Where is he casting from? Oh, both of them respawn. That's not ideal. So why does the one in the Undead Parish not respawn? Seems a little odd. And we actually do want to go up here. Would have really appreciated a backstab here. Backstabs keep us from being vulnerable to magic. Really? The toes? Yeah, if we had gotten a backstab instead of just swinging at the dude's back, then I might have not died to that. Oh, really? Because I didn't sit. That's right. I really wish that warping somewhere at least changed it to your new waypoint. That'd be a bit more pleasant. Okay. Oh, this... Or, no, it was, the the other bonfire that was a tenor, not the one here. See, backstabs are safe. Yes, we need to go say hello to Logan and set him free. We also need to get our souls back. Not for any real purpose other than just not leaving them on the floor. Gotta try and keep these archives clean. They don't belong to me. Ow. Also ow. Okay, you can dance. That's fine. I don't mind. I need health more than anything. My health is too low to care about dancing. Or I can just get stabbed. I should have cared about dancing. But hey, at least we're here now. And it's an easy trek to get back to where we were. But I should probably care a little more about the dudes on the way. Though I can't just sit there and let the channelers chain cast at me, because that is just asking for destruction. Right in the face? Come on, man. My face is the part I least like to have hit with an arrow. Might as well care about this little jerk, too. We don't want him following us. Again in the face! Again in the face! Can I... Well, there goes some souls. Should have cared more about my health, but for reals, we are not doing a great job of actually getting backstabs on these little jerks. Thankfully, the amount of souls we just lost was fairly trivial, all things considered. And you know what? I'm just going to book it. Provided this little jerk lets me. Booking it. See, that's a backstab. That's how that's supposed to go. Excuse me, sir. Got him. Good job flying to your home planet there, Channeler. Okay, now we're down here. Excuse me, sir. Thanks for letting me on through. And down we go. To save Logan. Uh-oh, we've got company. Excuse you. Well, I guess he's gonna get up. Not that it really matters. Okay, I was kind of trying to do a jump attack, but that didn't happen. So let's do one now. Do I want to sit at that bonfire? If I do, it protects us from anything going wrong in here. But if I don't, it means we can get out way more easily. So I'm going to go ahead and not. Just going to operate on the assumption that nothing will go terribly wrong. Which is often a safe assumption. Safe-ish. And these snaky doodles are not going to start up the noise, so it's not like there's much that even can go wrong. As long as I don't fail it up fighting these things, we're totally fine. So let's get the attention of a few. That's a few more than I actually wanted. But they shouldn't come too far towards us. Yeah, they seem pretty content to not actually leave the cell. At least not very far, or very quickly. Weapon not quite long enough. No thanks, I do not wish to be grabbed. Can we target the one to the right here? Thank you. Alright, that's another one down. Come say hello, please. Jump attacks. They work. And they're about the quickest attack that this weapon has. See, I had meant to do a jump attack there, but my input was lacking. All right, Logan, you're free. I like how his hat just whips around here.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
Okay. So is it really an onward march if you're just learning spells that someone else already wrote down?
Hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives. Hello.
Okay. So let's also grab this thing over here, whatever it is. Ooh, that was very worth grabbing. And let's homeward bone on out of here. And now we're back up here, nice and safe. I'm going to go ahead and warp over to Firelink just so that I can upgrade my Estus Flask. No sense holding on to a Firekeeper's Soul when you can go ahead and get a better one, or a better Estus Flask. Yep, I've nothing to gain by not improving my Estus Flask. Hooray! +3. That's nice. I appreciate it. And now, let us warp back to the archives. And then we'll head over in here. We'll be able to say hello to Logan. Yep, there he is. And no one's coming to follow us? Good. Hello, Logan. You find anything interesting?
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected, even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
So he'll sell us sorceries even though we have no hope whatsoever of actually using them. But I don't want any of them, so let's just talk.
The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death.
Way to repeat yourself.
It is an effect of primordial crystal. A sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom, and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. The tomes stored in...
Okay, that's all of Logan's dialogue.
Farewell.
Bye. So now, let's go deal with some crystals. For starters, this guy, because he's a little jerk if you don't deal with him. He likes to bum rush you from behind, which can be a little dangerous when you've only got this tiny little platform here. So I remember these crystal golems being a little annoying to deal with, but that was... it's that one. That golden one. That's the one we really need to break. I remember the crystal golems being a little difficult to deal with, but that was back before I used a heavy weapon. I'd imagine that these will be about as easy to deal with as the one out front. Seems doing the jump attack is not our safest opening. And yet, they only take 2 hits when we do open with it. Though I really should work to keep my health a little higher. Because these guys do not flinch to our attacks. Oops. Okay. We're going to have to find an opening that doesn't leave us open. I bet this message is going to say something like fatty. To the word. Okay, so there's 3 of them here. That is 2 more than I would like to fight at any given time. Since we've already got this one looking at us, let's go ahead and say hello. Or let's fail to say hello? Come on. Did that really just go through it? There. Okay, so the other one's looking at us, but it's not making a move. And that is precisely how we want it. Let's go ahead and give it a stab. Nope. It had a similar idea to us. Okay, so 1 stab, 1 jump attack with 2 hands is enough to kill them. This is good to know. Being able to 2-shot these golems is quite nice. So let's go ahead and do some damage right there. There we go. We've got its attention. Just got to make sure that we don't take too many hits ourselves. Nice miss. I appreciate your missing. I wish I cared about Blue Titanite, but I really, really don't. Hello. Ooh. Ow. Gonna need you to behave a little better, Mr. Golem. Ooh, that was a nice chunk of HP from our +3 flask. There we go. So now we've cleared out all these blue golems. The gold one will be A, a little easier to fight, and B, its occupant will be at less risk. That's the reason I didn't go straight for the gold one, is because We got to make sure that none of the other golems end up following us and just incidentally killing the occupant of the gold golem. I need health because we're going to have to hit this thing 2 more times if we want to actually kill it. And we need to be able to survive any counterattack. Okay. Whoop. This should do it. And now that it's way back against this wall, that's even less risk to its occupant, who looks familiar, but is someone we do not yet know.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Redmond of Catarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
I have seen him plenty. We're best friends.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble. Thank goodness. Well then, now if we'll just...
All right. So now we're done talking to Sieglund. And that story has progressed. What's this message all about? Oh, okay. Yep, that's what I did. All right, if memory serves, there's also some dogs in this courtyard. And that can get annoying. Really? Why can't I walk up this? At least this guy can come down. Ooh, over the head. Not bad. I'm glad that managed to actually hit him in time. I had tried to do a jump attack, but once again, I failed the input. There's an item. I do like items. Okay. I mean, it's something. Doubtful anything I'd actually use, because crystalline stuff breaks super easy, but then again, maybe because that's armor, it'll be different? I don't know. Could have sworn there would be dogs. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there at first. Okay, your jump attack was better. Oh, and he's got a friend. Let's have a little drink. Didn't even hit any of them. Wow, that giant crystal club didn't do nearly as much damage as I expected. And that heavy attack was actually just a mistake. I was adjusting my grip on the controller and accidentally hit the button. Okay, that one's backing off. And we are totally fine with them when they back off. Hey, buddy, stop backing off. Ow. Well, at least we did damage. And again, I failed the input. I need to stop that. I need to actually be more careful with how I hit buttons, I guess. Should I heal now? I think I can get away with not healing until I take one more hit. So this message is probably just going to say something like, I did it. I don't believe there's any value to getting here. Yep. And yeah, no value. That's twice in one courtyard I've managed to predict a message. Why do I remember there being dogs here? Are they coming my way, or are they just patrolling? Are they bestest buddies? Okay, they were clearly just patrolling, because this one got much angrier in its movements as soon as I hit it. Oh. We've never been sidestepped by a golem. There we go. Now I believe we're not really at any risk of being double-teamed by golems anymore. Though we can still be single-teamed by this one. And also there's another one off to the right. Sure, stop dancing the moment I take my camera off you. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Though again, that giant spiked crystal club does way less damage than I expected it to. It does about as much damage as their ordinary attacks, despite being spikier and bigger. And I believe having a longer telegraph, but whatever. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing all here by yourself? You're so lonely over here. Just, I want to check up on you. Make sure you're all right. Yeah, he's all right. Clearly, we didn't need to go over and kill him because he dropped nothing. So down here through the crystal caves, we will find the true lair of Seath the Scaleless. Though the crystal caves are easily one of my least favorite areas in the game. And I believe that sentiment is shared by a good many people. And there's a very good reason for that. Ow. Looks like even without two-handing, just 2 jump attacks is enough. Ooh, I'm glad we failed our input there, because we didn't take damage. There we go. So now we can head down here. There is a bonfire in here. I don't remember exactly where. But I'm sure we'll find it. So this little tinkling noise that we're hearing is a clue. Also, check out them butterflies. Yeah, if you can hear that noise, that means that these are landing on invisible platforms. So I believe we just walk all the way through here. Yeah. And then we get an item. Not a huge reward, but this right here is our first opportunity to see this happening, and thus know that it's a mechanic. If memory serves, these butterflies are very weak to fire, which we do not have, of course. There's also, if memory serves, a blue titanite slab to be had if we follow the correct invisible path. Oh man, I just remembered these butterflies only give us like 1 chance to hit them in melee. Yeah. So this is going to be annoying. Only doing 30 damage a pop. Can't even see their health bar from where we lock on. At least they're not super dangerous. But they are annoying. Though I also don't think they respawn, so we should be fine once we kill them the first time. I also don't feel like they actually aggro if you don't hit them. Could be wrong on that front. Ow. Okay, this one's near death. Oh, okay. So if they do that one and 3 hit you at once, then it does a lot of damage. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Oh, we forgot to sit down in the other place. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
No, but I know where he is. Yes?
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. Just stay put. Really? I'm so...
Alright, so we're actually going to have to go lend him our aid. Do we have 3 clumps of purple moss? That's important. Yes, we've got 8. That's good. So, let's go lend him our aid before we end this episode. This wasn't where I wanted. Where was it that I wanted? Oh, it's that it's not a warpable spot. But Daughter of Chaos should be fine, I guess. Not amazing, but fine. Depths is considerably farther from where we want to be. I was just hoping that Depths would be the bonfire that's actually down in the swamp. But alas, it is not. Though the Rusted Iron Ring is really going to help us out here. It's going to help us out like you wouldn't believe. Just going to sit here, make sure that if anything goes wrong, we don't have to warp again. So I'm going to just hope nothing goes wrong. That's the ideal. Okay, where do we want to go from here? We want to go up. Except actually up. We can probably take on Ceaseless Discharge at this point. We've gained a lot of health. But he'll have to wait. We've got other fish to fry at the moment. So we go through here. We say hello to our brethren in the Covenant. We continue on up. Now we'll have to go past these 3 giant dudes. But they shouldn't chase us too far, I don't think. Plus, if we take a wide path here, maybe they won't even aggro. Yeah, see how much better we can move around now? This ring is a freaking godsend down here. Someone threw a rock at us, and this pyromancer lady still isn't down here. I still don't know when she shows up. And the guy over here isn't here. I think we need to maybe be in a different covenant for him to show up. I don't know. Either way. Ah. There's our pyromancer friend, though he doesn't look like he's going to be a friend. I thought we were friends, buddy. It's amazing how much damage he took from these little flies. And now he's poisoned, like some kind of idiot. Stepping into the swamp when he didn't need to. Now he's dead. Of course, we've got these things hot on our tail. Thankfully, we can splat them. Alright, a little bit of health. And back on our mission. Our mission to say hello and save Sigurd. There he is, over there. You can tell because he's better lit than everything else. So are the leeches going to aggro when we're over here? Doesn't look like it. So we're able to talk in peace by the look of it. Wake up, buddy.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
I sure can. So it asks if you want to give Purple Moss Clump, but you actually give 3.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Catarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
Why, thank you. Are you sure you still don't need it? Oh, you've still got one.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn. The poison swamp, like quicksand in there. The poison, like quick.
Alright, so that's that. I'm actually gonna extend this episode a little bit. Because there is somewhere I would like to get. Because I know we opened the path into this, but we didn't actually explore it. And I want to see if maybe... Or, no. I do want to explore it, but I shouldn't. Not right now. We left too many souls on the floor in the Crystal Cavern. So I should really go back there. Another time. And speaking of another time, we're going to try and get those souls back in the next episode. So see you then, friends.